Monday, lower volume. Remember, trade surfs up. Probably alert a lot of times more than I am of what's going on here. Hold on a second. Let's share here. Hold on a second. I sprung a leak somewhere. Let's look at the page. What am I looking at? Let's go right here. AMPX, late power hour. Stock looks good, right? Maybe a crowded trade because there are fewer stocks out there. I still have to take it. That's what got me here. AMPX. What else am I taking on TGH? BBAI, the next sound. Taking calls. Everybody should be familiar with this stock. BBAI, AI stock. Taking calls. There's the chart. You get it. Self-explanatory. RCAT, same thing. There's the chart. Okay. You're a little bit late to the range, but it's not where it's been. It's where it's going. If you're a little bit shy about taking it, it's not a full position for me. AISP is going up, taking calls. There's a stock for you, AISP, taking calls, giving you $7. Another one, BBAI, Lunar. What happened here? Chart on Lunar. Space. Pony, that IPO that fizzled. Keep an eye on the Pony. Pony AI. Okay, this was an IPO, fresh money. Got as low as 12. Now, what you want to see on this IPO, I'm going to go to not really weekly. We'll go to a day, a 1 hour. Okay. You want this to close, ideally, this closing IPO. You want it to close over 1535. Ideally over 1550. God forbid it close over 1620. That's an IPO pony. Keep an eye on it. Real. One of my best covers and losses. Covered is, somebody can remember, what is it, 32, 34,000? 10. I covered it. Still going higher. At the high as the market sells off. BP taking long-term calls. Is this something in the oils? I don't know if I really be doing it yet. It is taking calls, long-term calls, but you know what? So is GDX. I'll show you. Let me show you something on GDX. Oh, you know what I like? Calls, taking calls. I get it. Look at calls. Calls is taking calls down here. Just amazing. The wrong type of calls. I can't do it. It's a new year. Let it go down. What was I saying? Oh, GDX. That's important because it's in the back of my head anyway. Here we go. Now, it's the time to start building position. I'm not quite sure. Dale Pinker, the Traders Call him coach, is a little bit better than this than I am. In fact, GDX, September. Somebody's going for $1 million. September. You know what can happen in September? 9 months from now. GDX, September, 40s. GDX, September, 40s. Alcoa, they're going into a couple of commods. Big deal. Nothing else sexy. All short-term crap. Excuse the language. BBAI, mentioned it. They like it. You know what I mean? Riot worked well. AISP, I sold it. Riot worked well. I sold 3/4 of it. I'm not going to lie. I just don't want to even, Riot. The calls at the what? 10-12 was it? Yeah. Bounced off the 200-day. Through the gap now. Go 1124. Nice call. Look at this, Jesus. This is interesting. 6 of 11 out of 11 sectors record outflows. The highest inflow is freaking industrials and financials. Whatever. That's rebalancing. And AISP, another one. Holo. All right. So listen, it's only AMIX. Here's what I'm looking at right now. These are the sexy stocks. I don't know if they're going to dry out. Space B. Look at this. Percent gainers on the day. I want something sexier than this. MLGO. Badger meter. AMIX, a minute. Breaking high. AISP. UMAC. Drone, UMAC. Drone, space. Here's, look at it. There you go, UMAC. Pony. The pony. Marcat. Oh, boy, does that look good? God, if I was short this, I'd lose sleep. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what's moving the last 16 minutes. Percent gainers, 60 minutes. Holo mentioned it. UMAC mentioned it. Mike V. Should be doing it. Percent losers, 60 minutes. QSI, RR. Most active, Holo. There you go. UVIX, the high of the day was what? 379. Still off the low. ACHR, Mara, STEM. There we go. The TradeGATEHub team. Right on top of everything. Here we go. 6 minutes. I like myself. My mom told me to like myself. High level opinion. TLT. Watch it. That volume. I don't know. In order to get excited, that's got to make a big move and wash some people out. You know what? I wrote this one. You see this thing? This is interesting to me. It should be interesting to me. The only stock that I starred this morning from option flow besides Lam Research still is taking an amazing amount of leaps. I actually traded well today. I sold it. I bought it on the low. Sold it like right here, if you can see. Bought a bunch of it. Do you see this blue line? These blue? 71.20, 71.40. Selling it right here, 72. Took $1 out of LRCX. Why didn't I keep an add to it? Not to me. Put in, I consider it is in the fund. This EAT, SEAT, by the seat of my pants, is taking a lot of calls here late. Not a familiar name. Chart is self-explanatory. Maybe Mickey, excuse me, has a comment on that. What else am I doing? Ouch. Freaking hurt my home. Oh, this one. Took calls this morning. It's taking calls now. You can see here. This isn't, what is this thing? I think Mickey has this thing. LBRT, Liberty Energy. Cool name, right? Liberty Energy. It's got to break above the 200-day, taking Fed calls. There you go. You know, this is one of these stocks that if you have Liberty Energy taking a lot of calls in the rate sector, mean reversion, if you will. These are one of the stocks maybe you buy here a little bit lower that you sock away, and it's one of the cliches that if you want your positions to work, you don't watch them. This is one of the things that you turn around, it's like 22 and a half. You're like, wow, I got it from 19. This is one of those positions, LBRT. Note the calls. Not in it. Get back to something that's important here. That's the market's closed. Thursday, I think it is. Surf's up on this thing. The stock market will be closed Thursday to honor President Jimmy Carter. Oh, somebody's sneezing. All right, we'll close Thursday. You know what that means? I got to find something to do on Thursday. Man. LNG calls going nuts. Liquid natural gas. Liquid. If you don't like the actual gassiness of the liquid gas of UNG, then you can go into liquefied form, like the Terminator. LNG. RRC. What a cool symbol. Always held up well. Same with CRK. Oh, going to 20 without you, Bob. I'd rather be in it. SM, SU, no nat gas. They don't want to take these other gas stocks up. If you're not involved specifically in what the hell is going on, you're in trouble. Exxon, not even speculation alone. Still tax law. Do you know what it is? It's still tax law selling. My mom complains about Chevron. She's not selling it, though. She'd probably buy more. Dollar Tree work. Talked about on Friday. Hot. Is that it? Anybody commenting? Nobody. Totally nobody. Nobody's got okay. Everybody's got it. Everybody got it all figured out. Beautiful. I hope I never hear from anybody again. Everybody's gonna get it figured out. Bitcoin's at the highs. Everybody's got trading all figured out, no questions. Brilliant. My job is over. You can play golf more now. Holo. All right, Mike V, be in the room, expect the close, and be aware that some people might have profits at the beginning of the year. The first 5 days of the trading days of the year usually are typical how the market goes. Pay attention. It's a statistic, and we're not going to certainly build our whole plan around it. We're aware of it. It's what we do, predicated upon option flow, sentiment, volume, range. If it's moving, at least we definitely know it's moving. Not in everything, certainly, but we have a high reason for what we do. So I'll leave it there, Mike V. And thanks for tuning in. Okay, cheers. Coach and I are on tomorrow at 11. Be posting.